Iron Trader, and this is Midday Trading. So we're going to take a look here and see what's going on with crude oil here, natural gas. And then today we're going to take a look at here, a real mover is Tesla, TSLA. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart. We'll take a look here at the old crude ski. Now, if you watched my video this morning, I said the key level here is this 8 SMA. And where did you go? Right into the 8 SMA, okay? Boom, down goes Frazier. Okay, what we were watching here was the key level here was Friday's low. You're looking at 76.19, and then more importantly here, this 76.04. Now, this price channel here, it leveled off, but obviously it isn't working. Okay, so today's low here so far, what we have is 75.51. This is what we're looking for right here. You bring this price channel right across. This is what we're looking for here at 75.23. That is going to be your next big time level. Now, again, if that's lost, and it just might very well might be, we got the high here, 74.33. That's what you want to look at. You want to look here at 74.06. We want to look here at 73.98, and then we have your 72.82, and then your big retest down here at 72.48 here. But right here, this is going to be a critical level right here because this is where we had a couple of greens and we had a topping tail, and then that's where she broke right out through that 8 SMA here. So this is going to be very, very critical level here, this 75.23. Now, upside, very, very simple. Right here, 76.04. You need to get back above that, and then we can go to Friday's low. You're looking at 76.19. And then we'll come up here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 76.98. And then we'll have 77.55. But here's the big key level at 77.87. And then right above that, you have obviously your 200-day at 78.66. And then 79.39, which is your 50-day. But right here, this don't mean dick unless you can get above that 8 SMA. Just that simple. Obviously today, not happening. Okay, so here's what we got here. If you look here at your MACD, well, used to say that was a sell signal. She's coming on down. I don't see anything of where this is turning. This just looks like it wants to go lower. 33 here, this can go way lower. I don't see any divergences. Nothing happening yet. Crude oil is actually, it was a pretty good scalp here on the long today. I got 30 cents out of the UCO. And then I jumped right into that SCO because it looked like it was just right topping right this situation. And I'm still long the SCO. Let's see, it got as low as 16.81 and as high so far of 17.61 here. So I'm staying long the short. Okay, so does that make any sense? I'm staying long the short. Okay, so that's what we got. So just remember, what you want to do is just watch this key level here. This is going to be very, very key next time. That's 75.23. And then we can just follow her all the way on down. Upside, you got to get right back here, right here, to that 76.04. That way we can maybe go higher. We were trading the range here for a while, but you notice here, look at how strong this 200-day is. Right into it, down. Nothing, into it, down, into it, down. And then look at this 8 SMA as she comes down. The only way you're going to get this higher is you got to close above that 8 SMA. Just that simple. Trading here, just easy peasy here, okay? Now, let's take a look at natty gas. Now, remember the contract roll. That all happened here. Well, we still have this positive divergence going on the RSI, and we have a oversold condition here on the old MACD. But that being said, it's not really doing a whole hell of a lot here on the old trades here. Now, KOLD there, I got a little bit out of that there because it went right into that 8 SMA. So what I did is it got as low as 74.42 and as high as 78.11. So you had roughly 4 points. I didn't get that. I got 2 points out of it so far. So I was happy with that 2 points. I didn't scalp any long. You had 13.23 on UNG and a low and 13.57. That's risk reward just is not there. But when I see that it could not get here through this 8 SMA here, that tells me that's a short ski. Okay. Now, what we have here is we still have a higher high and a higher low kind of a situation. Okay, so right now I'm flat. I have no position in natural gas. I just take my 2 points, put it in my pocket, and call that a day on the old natty gas. Okay, so we still have that higher high and a higher low. That's very good. So let's just look at the downside. This is what you're trading against right there. 1.99, very, very key level. Okay, if that is lost, Bottom line, I've been pointing all this out here, I don't know, for the last 2 weeks. Okay, so this is what you have: 197, 195, 192, and then right here is your target at 1.90. Now, I'm not saying it's going to get there because overall, it really doesn't look that bad here. When you look at this positive divergence, the key to the upside is going to be right here, this 8 simple moving average, now sitting at 2.099, let's call it 2.10, okay? You get above that right here, 2.15, 2.17, and then we have your 100-day at 2.20, and then above that, you have your 21-day. The whole key to all of this is getting above that 8 SMA like we had here, but staying above it. That's the key. When you see this pattern here, we have a green candle and you have that red inside day candle, that's a kiss of death. That's going lower, okay? So over the weekend, and then you can go on my playlist, it's all right there too. I did a video there on candlesticks, on chart patterns. So if you want to learn a little bit there, or you just want to refresh yourself, or just take a little peek ski, it's all right there, okay? So today we want to watch 2 key levels, just like in my morning video. Right here, 1.99 on the bottom, and right there is 2.099, call it 2.10 on the upside. You break above, then your big target is going to be right there at 220. You goes below 199, 1.99, you go to 1.90. That's the big target. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, let's take a look here at Tesla. Okay, here's Tesla. Now, Morgan Stanley gave it this thing an upgrade, and it's their stock to buy kind of a situation. So, that might be when you have these big companies here like Morgan Stanley or Goldman or BAC or Wells Fargo or whoever, they say they put a buy on an order. You don't know exactly, what they're actually doing. Are they putting a buy on order on it so they can sell that stock to you, and then it comes back off again? Or do they actually think that this is a buying opportunity kind of a situation? Okay, so we got to see. Right now, Tesla's earnings, I'm just looking, understand it, that this is, for me, is a trading stock. Okay, this is not something here where I can buy and hold unless we can start breaking out above this 271 level. Then you can take it and she will go higher. But right now, this is just a trading stock because every company, everybody who recommends something, everybody who does, they have an agenda. Always, always remember that. That's why you trade the charts, okay? That's key, okay? Charts don't lie. All they are is lines on paper, or in this case, lines on a monitor, okay? That's all they are. But you never know when somebody has an agenda, okay? Tesla's earnings, every quarter, lower, lower, lower. Production numbers, lower, lower, lower. This robo-taxi, possibly in October, possibly just a wet dream, you know what I'm saying? And this $25,000 car, and always remember now, this is election year going on here in U.S., okay? So if Trump gets in there, the first thing he's going to do is going to take off that $7,500 subsidy. That's going to kill that EV market here. Now, again, that's if he gets in. Who knows what's going to go on? Election year is always wet and wild. Reminds me of a girl I used to date. Okay, anyway, you can see here where it goes. See, this is why you trade the charts. Where did Tesla go? Right there, right into the 8 SMA. So if you know this, okay, that's where you sell this bad boy. That's what I did. I scalped it. Okay, it got as low as 224.70, high as 234.27 there. So, okay, so you had roughly 10 points. I didn't get 10 points. I got 7 points out of this thing, okay? But what I do is I see it going to the 8 SMA. See ya, okay? Don't want to be ya. That's it. Now, again, if it gets back above this 8 SMA here, which is basically, let's see here what we got, 234.22, then I can get back in the trade, and then you can take it up here to this 221 day, which is 239.82, okay? That's how you trade. That's what makes a good trader here. Don't worry about, say, I got to sell the top. I got to get every little penny out of that. That does not work. And never fall for this bullshit here. Oh, this is going here. This is going here. Will it go up there? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay? So just trade one level at a time. So right now, you went right into the 8 day. She's pulling right back. Okay? So you get above that, then we can go to the 21 day. Now, I want to point out something here. This was the gap. Okay? Obviously, we're above that gap at 225.99. But then we have this fill, okay? So if we can get above this 8 day, okay, 234.26, and we can get above this 21 day at 239.83, then we have this gap that's going to be next. So look at the bottom of that candle. That's 245.63. That's where you want to go. That's where she's going to go, okay? Gap fill. You're right now, we are into the gap. but we have not filled that gap. And obviously, even get above, you just look at the height of this, you got 255.76. We can roll all the way up here, 258.47. You can roll up here, you got 265.60, and then your big retest there at 271 there, okay? So let's just look on this weekly here for a second. Okay, see, we got highs here. You can come all the way up here to this 231 area and then bring that right across there. You got 385. So we got plenty of upside there, okay? So when you look at this here on the weekly chart, you can see where this 200-day here, okay, stopped it dead in the tracks here so far. 233.13. You want to watch that number, okay? That's going to be very, very critical, and that's just above here. It's right around here, just below this 8 simple moving average here. On a closing basis, this is a weekly chart. Remember, that's weekly. You want to get above. Then we can just start layering this all the way in here until we get possibly 271 level here now. Okay, now downside. Well, I just left a gap now to the downside here, okay? So you want to watch today's low. That's at 224.70. And then you want to watch the high in this candle, which is 222.28, okay? Gap and fill, okay? So left that gap and fill. And then what we want to do is you got sideways action here. So we looked at the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 216.23. And then we looked at the bottom here. You're looking at 215.33. And then we have 214.77 level, which never really filled this gap right here at 213.23 here. Okay, so you got a gap and a fill, gap and a fill over here. And then we come right into your 50-day here at 205, and then we have your 205, say 205, 204.68 on your 200 SMA here. Now, if you're a long-term trader here, right here would be the area that would be a good buying opportunity here to take this bad boy longer here, unless you can close above the 8, then you can go long again until the 21. You go above the 21, then you can go into that gap. Above that, then we have here, then we can just layer it right up until we hit that retest at 271. Now, RSI here, that's not really showing us much here. It just has a curling up here because obviously it went a gap and go today. This is still bearish. Your green over your red, that's a sell signal, kind of a situation here. So for today, what you want to do is watch this 200-day, very, very critical, okay, on a closing basis. Watch this 8 SMA here and watch that 21-day. That is your upside targets that you want to watch. Downside, watch today's low. That's that 224.70. There's your gap. Look to the top there, 215.33. There's your fill. Then we can come all the way down here, okay, 214.71. There's your gap. Look over here, 213.23. There's your fill. And then we can come right down to this 205 level here, which is basically your 50-day and your 200 SMA here. But remember, trade the freaking charts, okay? When you see the 8-day here, okay, sell into that bad boy. That's how I did. That's how you make the money, okay? Don't worry about every dime. Don't worry about buying that bottom. Don't worry about selling at the top. Take that meat in the middle and stick it in the old pocket. That's what you want to do. All right. I'll be back here after the old pit close here at 2:30, and we will review crude oil here and natural gas. Thank you for watching.